not gonna be the usual video that I'm making. Just wanted to talk about the state of cannabis at the moment. There's a lot of heated discussions in the Discord and the group chats and the YouTube and everywhere that you think of, Facebook, about some Massachusetts law being governed, talking about this going to be legal, but yet the government's only going to be the one selling it. And also there's a prominent figure in the cannabis community that very educated. He talks a lot about legal work and whatnot. I believe that's his profession or whatever. But I'm just here to state my opinion on what I feel. I don't want to get too much into details. As you can see, I'm just taking care of my babies. But I don't believe people bring up cannabis abuse within the discussion of getting it legalized. Nobody talks about the effects. They just talk about the benefits. You know what I mean? The effects and the benefits are two different things. We got people not knowing where they get their stuff from. I'm just gonna say it out loud. I mean, I was gonna go into a little bit of details just to break it down, but I was watching a guy that I like watching, and he was doing a cannabis cup. And there's a lot of people that do this. A lot of cannabis cups. There's multiple in every single state. But when I watch my favorite guy do a cannabis cup, I expect the highest detail and respect towards the product. But I truly personally don't believe it was being treated that way. That's my opinion. There's a lot of things I could say, a lot of things that were said on the live stream that made me feel some type of way. One of them being that there was no way to accurately tell if what's in front of their face was auto. And obviously the cannabis cup is cannabis auto. You know what I mean? But just that statement right there just rubbed me the wrong way. Not only that, because of what the profession is, you know what I mean? Being able to put somebody in a position where they're being valued, being in a position where you can tell who's the best, who deserves it, and yet you yourself don't know where your product is coming from. That's one of the things why I brought up Massachusetts law being governed by just them, when they sell their own product. It's not about money. It's not about who's who and what's what. It's knowing where it's coming from. And not just that, I mean, you do all that work to know where it's coming from just for people to abuse the product. There's people who smoke every day, get high every day. Don't need to get high every day, you know what I mean? I understand people have nerves and some people are impaired, as in, you know, disabilities. You can't walk, can't work. So we have some vets who are disabled. And I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the young people who have full health, full contributions to society, and yet they just spend their time getting high. I mean, I have done my sins of wasted time, but that's why I'm just here stating my opinion. That one smells so good. Stating my opinion and why I believe what I believe, how I feel. That being, I don't think the fans are looking at their heroes in detail a lot. I believe that they're just looking at people just to look at them. I'm not saying anything bad towards somebody. Like I said, the only thing that I'm making this video is because a statement rubbed me the wrong way. I would love to know details and like reasoning, but yet being able to put somebody in a position that says this is the best, this is that, this is the best, obviously, you know, this person is being recognized with value, prizes, and recognition. And yet the very first statement that was brought up was there's no actual way to tell if what's in front of me is auto. And then to go speak on political shit. Cuss. I don't really cuss like that, but getting a little worked up. Yeah, there's just a lot of things you need to do before you do things, and I believe that. I don't know what I'm about to say, but just a little rant, not liking what was said, and it being one of the favorite guys that I like watching, blah blah blah. Nobody cares what I got to say. Obviously, I got like 2 subscribers. The videos get like 4 views or whatnot. But yep, that only just encouraged me to stick to my plan, stick to what I got going on. You know, taking care of what I got. Gonna be trying to wrap up with production. Gonna be taking a couple girls back to the house because finally got some good crosses with the vegans beans and whatnot. So we got a good female and a good male, and then we also got a good female male with the cereal milk. Ready to get those F2'd. Tell me what you guys think. Does cannabis abuse not get brought up enough? Am I just a soy boy, blah blah blah? Am I getting too much into your information? A lot of people tell me, well, who are you to tell me what to smoke, where to smoke, how to smoke? That's not what I'm trying to do at all. I'm just bringing, you know, the other side of the card to your face. I'm just bringing up points that aren't being brought up. Doesn't matter. Like, I'm not gonna tell anyone to do anything. Actually, you know, if it's something that I would like to support, I'll support. If there was a lot more control for the testing, I would have just ignored it. But yet there was testing being done outside next to other testers. You guys were ripping it all day. Yeah, I just have a little bit more respect for the product to be doing all that. If I'm going to be testing somebody's product, where I'm going to be putting him in a position to say he's the best, he has the value, he's this and that, he deserves the prize. You guys know. Damn, I forgot what I was just talking about. Yeah. Phone's getting hot. Don't got enough battery. Yeah, your phone's getting hot. Don't got enough battery. Just bringing that conversation up. Like I said, let's talk about cannabis abuse. The individuals that just don't necessarily need it. I do respect everyone who does need it. Like I said, whether it be you need sleep, whether it be your stomach, whatnot, that's not even what I'm trying to get at. I'm not trying to get at nobody. I'm not trying to poke nobody's feathers or whatnot, but I'm just trying to bring up things that I've seen within the cannabis community being done, and then the conversations that are being had. You know what I mean? And I'm just going to express how I feel towards those. I think there should be a little bit more control with the testing, a little bit more respect with the product towards the grower. Imagine all those 50 growers see you just ripping it. Like, what the fuck? You're outside, bro. Terps flying away, sun getting in it. Obviously, I thought it was shady. I'm not getting into details, but there was some control that needed to be evaluated with that cannabis cup. Now, if I'm just being a person who's overstepping his boundaries, I should have never been talking about it. It's just because like I said, that's my opinion. I care about the product a little bit more. I'm sure there could be other discussions to be had or whatnot about who's doing what, and that's besides the point. I just hope next year's is a lot more controlled. There's a lot more respect, and it's just taken care of a lot more properly. To to me, it just looked like a fucking party, like a fucking ghetto ass, like a black market, like with the shit that I used to do when I was X, Y, and Z. Like, I was like, bro, this is what the fuck a cannabis company is. Like, I work so hard to do this, that. All the intelligence is being focused on a plant, and yet the people who are saying X, Y, and Z aren't even taking care of it properly, controlling the environment accurately. Just rubbed me the wrong way. Makes me want to change it up a bit. The state of the cannabis community right now. Like I said, a lot of people told me not to make this video because they thought I was just overstepping over boundaries, not having accurate points. But I had to. I felt like I had to, because if I don't make it, who else will? I'm telling you, I did not like the way the American Auto Cup was being treated.